I don't know what happened. I think the internet just cut off. So I'm hoping that you're gonna jump back up and jump back up and receive because I'm determined to finish the bracelet before 10. No, not 10. 11 a.m. You just thrown me. I can see you are coming. You're back. Apparently the internet dropped and it dropped the stream as well. So I'm not sure what happened there, but never mind. We are going to. All of you are coming back in. Right, so I got all the way around. I don't know what was the last thing you heard, like me saying, because I kept chatting and chatting away and doing my beading here. And all I looked up and the stream was gone. And I was like, oh, how long has it been down? Right, so I started going through Nib Bit, so I finished adding the 2 seed beads. And I just need to grab my nail varnish in a sec. I'm going to use that. So I don't need the beads anymore. I just get those out of the way. So again, I'm going to knot it together. Now let's cut it off the reel first. I'm going to knot my last strand together here, and then we're going to apply a little bit of nail varnish. So see just that motion I did, and actually I'm going to zoom out and show you this a little bit better. So this is what I usually do. I just add 1/2 a knot to the end. And as I am, hold on 1 sec. There we go. So I add 1/2 a knot and I pull this up. And before I add the second knot, I'm keep holding to the ends here. I'm take my spare fingers further down, pull the bracelet apart, and as I'm letting this go, I'm pulling on the strand just to tighten it just a tiny weeny bit. Because elastic over the years are gonna kind of like give away a little bit, and with giving them a little bit of attention, just prolong the life of the bracelet. Right, okay, so let's have a look here. So I'm just going to line all the ends up. So we got all the ends, and I'm going to hold them all together. So you can see we've got all our lovely knots on there. They are in a nice, kind of like a row right here. I'm going to zoom back in. I'm going to take my nail varnish, and I should have opened it. And I'm going to take most of the nail varnish off of my brush. So I hardly want anything on there. If you are doing glue, then please apply with a cocktail stick. I like the nail varnish because we already got the brush there. And what we want to do, as you can see, I pulled the knots away from the beads. I don't want to put nail varnish on the knots themselves. So I'm just going to go ahead and I'm just going to brush the tail end right on the top of the very last knot, because that is what we really just want to secure. The top of the very last knot. I don't want to take the nail varnish down to where the first 2 knots are. I'm only adding the nail varnish to the 3rd knot, and I definitely don't want to spread the nail varnish onto anywhere here which is going towards my bracelet, because then that can make it brittle and your bracelet can your elastic can snap. So only want to add the nail varnish to the very last and 3rd knot. Now there's 2 things you could do. You could either wait until this is dries and then trim your ends. I kind of like to trim my end. And hold on, let me just grab my other scissors. I won't find my glue scissors. I got a scissors just for gluing, because sometimes you can get a bit of nail varnish. Now you can clean it off with a bit of acetone. So I'm going to cut this. I'm going to cut it right above the knot, and I want to leave a couple of millimeters of tail, just a tiny bit, and I'm going to cut each one of my ends right there. Now I like to do this until the nail varnish is still sticky and still fresh, because what we can do is pull these little knots into our beads. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm just going to pull that into the nib bit, just like that, and then pull the next one, and then on the other side as well. I mean, if you can't pull it in, don't pull it on too much because the knot might be a little bit too big, but you will have a lovely bracelet with no beginning and no end going all the way around. I really do love this technique, and you can make all sorts of different size of bracelets. So we got 2 minutes to spare, so I'm very quickly gonna bring in all the other samples. So this was the Summer Breeze, which I demoed with. Then we got the Bronze Steel. I love this color one as well. This one is with the copper, a nice light coppery color, which is the other bracelet is may or may not be in my jewelry box. And then we have got the Gold Cream, what's called? Sorry, got a bit of a brain freeze here. What is this one's called? Golden Beige, that's it, Golden Beige. I'm looking at Golden Cream, like, you know what's going on. Then we got the blues. This is the lighter blue, and there is a darker blue in there as well. We have got the Bronze Copper with the beautiful rose gold seed beads. We also have the purple Plum, which is that's the purple, that is the Plum colorway. We also have got the silver and silver gray, which is like a hematite and silver together. I really do love them. I do, like, you know, it's so easy to take on and to put off. You just twist it on and there you go. You got a beautiful bracelet, very, very comfortable to wear, very, very forgiving as well. And especially if you like, sometimes like I find it hard to put, like, I love magnetic clasps because they go on so easily, but I do find sometimes hard to hook on with lobster clasp, and there's no clasp. You just put it on and then you can just pull it off, put it on your bedside table, and that's it. Takes only seconds. Right, okay, so thank you so much for popping back and just watching me finishing off that bracelet. I'll be back on Wednesday for something brand new, but my lips are sealed. I'm not gonna say anything. It's gonna be really, really great. So keep your eyes open for that one. I think the 10% on today's kits, which I forgot today, is last a few days. I'm not sure how many days, but Simon usually keeps it on for a few more days, so do check that one out. But I'll be back on Wednesday. Natalie's going to be with you on Friday, and we're going to be doing another creation station on Sunday. So it's going to be a new bundle, and I believe Simon is going to sort out the kit today to go on. We're going to use Parpoka beads for that one, and it's going to be not just 1 month because it's going to be a big bundle. It's going to be for September and October, and we got 15 different Parpoka shapes to go through and design something with it. We're going to be using some of the beads from the August pack, so I made sure the colors are coordinated. So if you had the sky, go for the sky. If you had the earth, go for the earth, and then we can design loads of lovely bits of pieces together. Thank you so much for watching today, and I'll see you on Wednesday. Have a beautiful couple of days. Keep on beading, keep on crafting.